that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
Here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. Antetokounmpo with the block. And they'll get another chance. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. We played just over a minute here in the first. Great D that time from Banchero.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him. Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through.
They grab their own miss. Here's Suggs. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Suggs, left side. Wagner outside. Banchero the screen. Shot clock at 5. And it's Wagner missing. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Collison outside. Pass to Kuzma. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Banchero.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
Antetokounmpo. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Orlando leading by 4. Banchero outside. Off target from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Antetokounmpo against Suggs. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Carter. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and Turner paying off because he's been persistent, decimating the defense with his bounce.
Here's Houston. He's scoreless. Outside Carter. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Turner. And here is Antetokounmpo. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Orlando leading. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense. coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. The Magic have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Suggs. There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter, and the shot goes down.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
Porter, the pass to Kuzma. He takes it in. Here's Antetokounmpo. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
The 3 from Banchero. Buries it from 3. Banchero's got 7.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Howard's checked in for Houston. And Black subbed in for Suggs.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Wagner with it. Pass to Bataze. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Orlando shooting their first free throws here tonight. That free throw, no good.
The line for 2. Goga Bataze.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Orlando ahead, leading by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Paolo Banchero. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bataze. And it's Black in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, you talk about it fact. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic shooting 56% today. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And here's Milwaukee now. Orlando making their last shot. Oh, the power move by Giannis.
When Antetokounmpo is driving, he's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Black. The three. And he buries his first look.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Antetokounmpo against Isaac. The baseline J is on the way. Outside Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Orlando grabs the miss.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Porter. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac. So a moment now to see the story for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Porter finds Antetokounmpo. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And there's a pick. Throws it up high.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Oh, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Suggs. Magic leading by 8. To the wing, right side. Here's Howard. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Antetokounmpo against Banchero. Here's Turner. Outside for Porter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Pass to Banchero. Takes a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Kuzma's got his first basket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Banchero gets it to go.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Banchero against Antetokounmpo. Tipped away. Banchero outside. Suggs, the pass to Black. Banchero outside. Here's Suggs. Right side Carter. Here's Black. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 9-point Orlando lead.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Wendell Carter.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Houston comes in for Howard. Suggs against Porter. Here's Black. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Suggs. And Turner with the block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Orlando leading by 7. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Suggs, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
And here's Wagner from behind the arc. Great D that time from Porter. Got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Orlando ahead. They lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality.
Next on the docket. And that'll do it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Now for an update on Jonathan Isaac's injury, let's go to Allie LaForce.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the Magic provided some information. He did share some good news. It looks like the injury is not nearly as serious as they originally thought. And this team really needs him. They aren't the deepest squad in the NBA, so we'll see how they move forward, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along. Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. They've got Kevin Porter, Miles Turner out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Pat Connaughton, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, the body control of Giannis.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Banchero against Antetokounmpo. Banchero surveys. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Kuzma. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Love the size and athleticism Kuzma possesses. He uses both of them well to draw these fouls.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Now here's Suggs. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Pass to Carter. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Porter. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. For Orlando, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Carter finds Wagner. Five on the clock. The three from Suggs. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter, back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Banchero. Houston passes to Banchero to stop the drought. Paolo with the attack.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Black's checked in for Orlando. And he makes both free throws. Orlando's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Wagner with a screen on Porter. Back to Wagner. It's stolen by Kuzma. For the lead. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Kuzma's got 5 now.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Back to Suggs. Banchero the screen from outside the arc. Suggs no good.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Connaughton. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Connaughton outside. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Banchero outside. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Wagner with a steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. Suggs, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Now here's Suggs. Looking to end this cold spell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Orlando making some changes. Batase's checked in for Carter. And it's Isaac in for Banchero.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Isaac against Antetokounmpo. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Howard's checked in for Orlando.
Number 13.
Turner finds Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Orlando has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. To the middle. It's tipped. Antetokounmpo with the block.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise Giannis swatted that one away.
And the Bucks miss again. The Magic shooting about 41%. Isaac, the pass to Black. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Connaughton against Isaac. Pass to Howard. Clock at 4. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Releases from 15. No good.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers.
The ball has not moved.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Goga Bitadze, and it's Black in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Kicks it out to Isaac. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Off the inbound.
And, you know, you want to keep seeing this from Kuzma, I think. Active, engaged, and being effective on the defensive end.
Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Antetokounmpo inside. Isaac covering. Back to Antetokounmpo. Orlando grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Howard. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Isaac. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. And it's a 4-point Magic lead.
Well, you know what? I think you've got to have that shot in your game, even if you are a big guy now. And Isaac demonstrating that he does have that in his game.
Here's Howard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
It's on Pat Connaughton. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Orlando leading by 4. Here's Black. Pass to Banchero. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Bitadze. And there it is for him.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well and screen the rolls.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Howard. And it's Houston in for Black. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Banchero outside. From 11 feet away, Antetokounmpo! Antetokounmpo with the block. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis with a ferocious take.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 4. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Come on. And, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Kuzma finds Antetokounmpo. And here's Porter. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Suggs. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Really good aggressive take from Suggs, giving the defense no choice but to foul in there.
Suggs hits them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Suggs. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo!
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight. Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Banchero. And the big finish by Giannis.
Feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Orlando leading by 4. Wagner with it. Now Porter defending. And stolen by Connaughton. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Turner with it. Pass to Connaughton. Now Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort. Nice move. Hits yet again. Wow.
Dominating offensively once again. He's making a habit of this.
He's now tied for 5th most 50-point games in a season. That puts him in some rare company. A minute 6 left in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. Here's Suggs. to Ben Carroll. He connects!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Antetokounmpo against Ben Carroll.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Suggs surveys the D. Five to shoot. Pass to Ben Carroll. Launches a three. The offensive rebound.
Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
No option here but to go for three. Maybe set up a screen, carve out some space, and try to get a clean look at the three.
See yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. You have the camera on. Keep on dancing.
This would tie it. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And let's leave.